Hi guys. Yeah, so completion day. Actually, we missed completion day on this one. Yeah, we went to complete on Friday. Some issues with the lender, and then issue with banking. We were actually given incorrect advice. Luckily, actually, with the HSBC, actually, I filed a complaint, and because we were charged a notice fee from the vendor solicitor. I think £300 or something, but I filed a complaint and HSBC called me back straight away and refunded the money, which is really nice. But anyway, so yeah, this is our Pershore Road property. We've just completed today on a Monday. Originally we were thinking 6-bed, and then we went to 4-bed, and now we're thinking, because of where the market's going, it's probably better just go straight for a 6-bed, like a really big 6-bed, and then just leave it. So spend a lot of money on it and then just leave it and not have to come back, rather than do like a 4-bed and then have to come back and just kind of capitalize on the space. Just do it once and just do it properly, but unfortunately spend a bit more money. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stand in front of the camera this time, and Ashley's gonna punt me and walk around. All right, so we'll go to the front first.
Yep, let's do it.
Because that's one of the sort of the main challenge of this actual area. So actually, if you're able to do a quick pan around, so we know what space we're dealing with. So this is the property itself. It was actually on the market for 80k, I think, a 2-bed, and so I mean, obviously it's a good area. It's just actually just off the Pershore Road. I thought this looks interesting. I looked at the floor plan, and the floor plan is absolutely massive. So that's an opportunity here. So I booked in a viewing straight away. Long story short, we got it for 160. So that's good.
Well done.
Really nice property. So we're looking to try and keep as much of the original features as possible and just work with it. All right. So yeah, big place. So the issue is that we've been having with the lenders is that actually we're quite close to commercial properties. The first lender we couldn't actually get a mortgage on it because it was just too close to commercial units. So we had to, and then Asta helped us out by finding us a commercial lender. With that one actually, so we had to take out a bridging loan so that we can agree on a sort of term product with commercial. So we've got some certainty with the lending, so we can actually just get some money back out. Otherwise, it was, are we going to get lending on it, basically? So we decided to go for the 50 grand bridging loan, just so we can have some certainty in terms of an exit.
Yeah.
All right, so that is actually the entrance to this place. Now, technically, I think we own this, although the store there does use this occasionally. They've had like a previous agreement with the previous owner to use this to do deliveries. That's probably not the cleanest or safest place to enter. Because this is ours, we're going to talk to the neighbours and potentially just close this off, so that we can make this place look a lot safer. Ashley pointed out that maybe we should put some picket fence across here, and then we can have a front, what's it called?
Like a courtyard.
A courtyard,
yeah.
With some outside tables and chairs and things like that. The entrance is that way. Let's go to sort of the other challenge we've got. I mean, this is actually really nice. So, sorry. Right. So this is going to be the main entrance to this property now, and let me try and show you why. This is actually the Pershore Road. We'll hop out and then hop back in. So, so this is the Pershore Road. Loads of new independent bars and restaurants are opening up here. It's really heating up, and I think this is one of the main reasons why we're going to go for big, I think. Okay, shall we close?
Yeah.
So as I said, it looks like a standard Yalki, which is quite good because this is going to be the main entrance for a lot of the tenants, which means they'll come through here. We're planning to dress this up with solar garden lights, the fairy lights, put it down here, dress up, make it look quite independent, quite hip, with trust. And then we're also going to put motion sensor spotlights here as well, just to make sure that it's definitely safe, or at least the tenants feel that it's going to be really safe. So solar string lights, spare lights going across here. Work out power source for it, probably up there somewhere. All the tenants are going to have keys to go through here, just off the high street, and then they'll just walk through here. And because we're going to do a large extension, it shouldn't be too long before they get to the property.
Yeah. If I can just pan back there quickly too. In terms of where needs lighting, it's only really down where the terraces sort of meet. So up until this point, it will actually have a decent amount of sunlight. So like you said, it's ultimately for tenants' safety, just to make them feel secure and that they've got their own personal walkway.
And I think it could add a really nice feature as well, you know, for that sort of Camden market feel, sort of exposed brickwork and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so looking now, we're planning to do as it stands, a 2 meter extension from there. So I think around here, cut across. That would mean this would be a 16 meter square property, 16 meter square ensuite room. So 18 in total, 16 including ensuite. That's going to be 13, that's going to be 13, so really big rooms. We're going to try and get a 3 meter extension, which brings it out to here, which gives an extra 2 meters square on each room. So that'll be 16, 18? 18, that'll be 15, that'll be 15, which is going to go big. Potentially put doors next to, potentially put doors next to each room. So also that would be room 1 with a window and a door, and have a front terrace, room 2, front terrace, door, window as well, and room 3 exactly the same. Potentially a picket fence going across, and then some outdoor seating. Again, if we dress this place up, it'll feel really safe, because that hopefully will be blocked off, which means this is actually quite a private space here. So the only concern with that would be potential issues with lending, which actually said he'll look into. You know, basically, are we going to be too close to that? I'm not sure what the technicalities would be, but you know, just better double check, and also check the drainage, which I don't think is an issue. I think we're going to put a roof on this. And turn this into bedroom 4. 14 meters, 16?
No, I think that's a smaller one. It's about 11.5 square meters.
11.5, plus the ensuite in there, so that's an extra room. There's going to be a room upstairs, which is about 18?
It's huge, 20 meters squared.
Okay, 20 meters squared. So we're thinking of actually putting a door up there, so you've got an, is it terrace?
Yeah, like a terrace, like a roof terrace.
A roof terrace, so yeah, going across there. When we go upstairs, we'll get to see it. Again, it just makes it feel more like a home. All bills are included, really big properties. So it'll be 6 meters from there up to here. So we're just knocking that through this wall and bringing everything forward with a pitch roof. Hopefully keep it in style of the original property. We're going to leave this door as it is. We did consider, that's going. So we did discuss the idea of maybe leaving this door here as an entrance, because this is going to be the kitchen. And the concern of that is that that's going to be a bedroom, which means there's going to be potentially too much traffic here. You know, people coming in, slamming it and everything, keeping that person away. The ensuite is going to be there for that room, and the rest of this will be kitchen space. So what we're going to do instead is put a big window going across here, so there's natural light going across here. And then the sink here as well. And then everybody can enter and leave through, you know, sort of the main doorway. Is this 19 meters squared, 20 meters squared?
This is 20 meters squared as well.
So that should be more than big enough. But keep in mind that these rooms are absolutely massive. And really, you know, we're going to kind of foot the bill at the start, just spend a bit more money on it, but just have really nice big rooms and future-proof ourselves, because when the competition picks up, and they will, they'll start to get bigger rooms. Their rooms will start to get bigger, but ours are already bigger than that. So it's just really planning ahead. So this will be the entrance to the kitchen.
Let me just quickly pan into the kitchen so you can see the space. So that's all kitchen space.
Okay, so this is going to be the main entrance, and then this will be, so we're moving this over here, coat hanger there, and then you walk in through there. Now, so this is the original bathroom. That's going to be knocked through. This is the original kitchen. That's going to be knocked through. And these are going to be 3 bedrooms.
Yep.
Actually, we'll go to the garage now because this is going to be sort of the hallway from these bedrooms into the kitchen, and there's actually going to be a skylight here as well. So there's a lot of natural light that's going to come in the hallway, which makes it feel a lot nicer rather than kind of walking in, just sort of no natural sunlight. Okay, so this is the garage. It's a shame we'll have to pretty much knock it down or do something else with it. But it actually looks really nice. I've done a really good job.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the garage. I think this is room 3. So this is going to be the biggest room. I think this is going to be 18 meters squared if we've got 3 meters out. So this is going to be, the doorway is going to be here.
Yep.
Ensuite's going to be over there somewhere. The door's going to, for this one, it's going to be here. So the hallway will start here.
Yes.
And then room 2 and 3. So we're going to put a skylight here. So there's a lot of natural light coming in for the 3 bedrooms.
Yeah.
Servicing 3 bedrooms down here.
For all the bedrooms also, what we're going to do is sort of where 2 standing towards the front, there's going to be a window or a door. We sort of not decided yet, but there will also be a skylight. The bedrooms will have 2 sources of natural light.
Yeah, so we've got a skylight. I mean, we put one in some of our properties and they just look great. You just have a natural light in there. Everything looks a lot more spacious as well. It's good for mental health. But I think the front will definitely have a window. We're pretty much going to put a door. I mean, we'll certainly put a door with the biggest room because then we can pitch it, market it as a self-contained flat, even though the kitchen isn't actually in the bedroom itself. They will have worktops, mini fridges, and an ensuite, but they won't have a sink. Nobody really likes cooking. So 3. This is a really nice staircase. We'll potentially change it.
We're going to try and keep it.
Yeah, we're going to try our best to keep it. So the question here is, so we go in here first. So this would be room 5. That room 6. Okay, so we're going to room 5. As it is, annoyingly, still in very good condition, which means we'll probably have to, we're not knocking down anyway. So this is 14 meters, 14.1?
14.4.
14.4, which means if we put in an ensuite for 2 meters, we've still got 12.
About 12 and a half, 12 and a half, depending on what we do.
Yeah, which is still a decent sized ensuite. So that's just in here as it is. Now, an option we've got could potentially be to, if you stay there,
Yeah.
Okay, so was it to essentially block off that?
Yes.
And put a door here, lower the floor in there.
Yep.
And use this as the entrance to room 6.
Yep.
Up here, and use this as the entrance to room 5.
Yep.
And we're actually standing here now. So let's hop around.
Yep.
This will be an ensuite.
Yes.
Of room 5. So this will be shower cubicle, sink, and a toilet thing there. And then in this room, the ensuite will be here.
Yep.
The question is, so that will give us an extra 2 meters squared, I think. The question is it worth all that hassle or all that spend? Because this isn't going to be cheap. We have to lower that. We might have to lose this, which would be quite a shame really. And is that worth 2 meters squared when it's already like 12 meters? So that's what we have to sit down and work out. But regardless, this is
huge room.
Huge room. 18?
20, no, it's 20.
No way.
20 meters squared.
Yeah, so this is 20 meters squared. We can have an ensuite over there if we're not sort of blocking that up. If we are blocking it off and adding an ensuite in the corner, then we'll have an ensuite here.
Yeah.
Just so we've got two en-suites next to each other and capitalise on the plumbing. Keep that, that's really nice. Potentially a door there, or keep that door there, depending on what scheme we're going through. So up here, so that's room 1, 2, 3, 4 or one of the bedrooms. We might, you see over there, they've got a terrace up there, so we're thinking of maybe doing the same here. It's going out, put some walls up, just so, to make it safe, and then just turn it into a nice terrace.
Yep.
Some outdoor seating, put a door here, obviously it's got the window, and just dress the place up. Again, maybe some solar fairy lights. You kind of see it in the films with their sort of rooftop things. It would be quite idyllic, I think. So that's, because of the vibe of this area, I think that's what tenants would want. So if you're thinking rooftop terraces, fairy lights, outdoor seating, sort of hipstery type vibe, that should be, we should be connecting with that market, hopefully. And these rooms are absolutely massive.
Huge rooms.
20. Going from there, this so
it's huge. Ultimately, even when we put the ensuite in, if we put even a 3 meter squared ensuite on, we've still got 17 square meters of bedroom space. And then if we go in and do the roof terrace, although it's not livable space, it's usable space.
Yeah, but it adds a lot of value.
Yeah, for sure.
To the tenant, but they don't feel like they're renting a room. I think that's where things are going. You feel like you're kind of getting a bit more than a room, but you're not getting like a whole flat to yourself, or a bit more than a studio, I guess. Basically everything but the kitchen sink, just really, really big. All right, so do we miss anything? Should we go out quickly?
Yeah, so a quick run downstairs.
Really nice regional features. We're just talking to our current builder, see if there's any way of keeping this space, keeping these sort of regional features, but it's unlikely, I think, due to the amount of works that we need to put in. But obviously, we'll do what we can.
Yep.
So this is a really, really nice space, and we're just really hoping to be able to turn it into 6 great ensuite rooms that just promotes a certain type of lifestyle.
Yeah.
Then that's it.
Yeah.
So what's on your to-do list?
To-do list, standard stuff, contact utilities, council tax, etc. But the main things are...
You've taken the metering straight away, didn't you?
Metering's all done. The main things is just having some conversations with the neighbours behind us.
Yeah.
Just having a little bit of a speak with them regarding access. We actually just found that light up there. So, looks like a street light. Doesn't work. Need to find out who sort of maintains it, etc. So I've got a few things on my list that I need to do before we start the strip out work, but it's all pretty much standard stuff here.
Okay, and I think that's it. All right, so hopefully that's been helpful. This is week 0, isn't it? Yeah, we haven't started working it, but we're hoping to start as soon as possible because this dragged out for ages. All right, hopefully that's helpful. See you guys in the next one.
Cheers.
Bye.